let's move on to our first main topic today. And our first main topic today gets sent in to us by Benson Hayden, who writes, I'm a big fan of Dave Bautista, and since his rather public falling out with Disney over the James Gunn stuff, I've been wondering if we could see him pop up in the DC universe. Just wanted to know if you saw him post a picture of himself outside of Warner Brothers saying he's going after something. A lot of people are thinking he's in the running to play Bane in the new Batman movie. What do you guys think? All right, thanks for sending that in, man. And as a matter of fact, there have been rumors, unsubstantiated completely, going around that we could see Dave Bautista pop up in the DC cinematic universe. These rumors really began around the time that he was completely falling out with Disney over the way they were botching the whole James Gunn situation. At any rate, so that's when he started following them. So there's been a lot of rumors and rumblings and going around. Some people thought, he'd make a great Bane and all this kind of stuff. Well, it may be true, it may not be true. But Dave Bautista himself has just thrown a whole bucket of gasoline on this fire when he posted this picture on Twitter. And he just wrote him standing in front of the Warner Brothers logo at the Warner Brothers lot with that stupid nose ring that does not suit him. But he wrote in, it won't come to you, so get after it. Which I do love that motto. It's very similar to the motto I have that just says, every single day, do something that gets you closer to your goals.
Oh, totally true.
It won't come to you, so go get after it standing in front of the Warner Brothers logo. Now, in our culture, much like the Kevin Feige thing, where we say, let's take what Kevin Feige said and imagine the most outlandishly huge thing that could mean, a lot of people, understandably, are grabbing onto this and jumping onto it and saying, Dave Bautista's going to be Bane in Batman. Now, you can see where that's coming from. Number one, there have been rumors about stuff like that, which are probably totally unsubstantiated. You do have him posting a picture in front of Warner Brothers, which is, of course, the studio of the DC Cinematic Universe. He is a big physical guy. So, I mean, if you're going to get somebody to play Bane and you don't want to put them in a Shazam stuffed suit, which I love Shazam, by the way, but then Dave Bautista is a guy you could go for. I mean, that's a name you could go for. So it all makes sense. That being said, it should also be pointed out here, Aaron, that Warner Brothers, I don't know if you knew this. Not a lot of people do. Warner Brothers makes movies other than the DC movies. Did you know that? It's a little known fact.
Really?
Warner Brothers apparently...
I'm pretty sure that big old studio just has room for like that one universe.
One franchise. No, they actually make other movies.
And you know what they also... I heard a vicious rumor about? They make TV shows too.
I know, which is almost unbelievable. Write that off to unsubstantiated rumors. So listen, and Dave Bautista has been saying he wants to expand himself as an actor. He wants to grow as an actor. He's going after, I mean, look, it was a absolutely idiotic, I love Dave Bautista. You all know this. It was an absolutely idiotic thing that he wrote out to the guys at Fast and Furious going, I want to appear in good movies. Thank you very much. Really? Because didn't you just do Stuber? Which I'm pretty sure I had a better experience pulling a river leech off of my asshole than watching that movie. So really, you might want to pump the brakes, Dave, on talking about you just want to be in good movies.
Right. Anyway. Let's not Katherine Heigl it up.
Yes. And again, but I love Dave. But there could be a lot of other things that he's involved in here. And let's be clear. Let's look again at this. There's nothing in this particular picture that suggests DC, that suggests any sort of involvement in a Batman movie, let alone a specific character like playing Bane. But at the same time, these are little twigs along the path that could lead to that assumption or could lead to that destination, I suppose. Aaron, you see this post, you've heard the whispers. Do you think this is a situation where Dave Bautista could actually be popping up in the upcoming Matt Reeves Batman movie? Or, because we're hearing a lot of casting going on with that movie right now. Right. Or do you think this is probably just us just getting too excited and it's probably something else? How do you feel about it?
Well, what I think about it, which I love, is that the audience is steering the casting. People are coming out and saying, this is who we want to see as Bane. So regardless of whether or not he's even up for the role, which I would be surprised if he weren't, because as you said, his physicality lends itself so easily to that character. The fact that the audience is going out online and saying, this is who we want, we think he'd be a great Bane, let's push that narrative forward, regardless of what he was actually auditioning for. Obviously, like you said, it could have been a million things. Regardless of what Dave Bautista was actually auditioning for or taking a meeting for, the reality is that the fans clearly want him as Bane. And clearly there's interest in that. So even if he wasn't in the running for it, I think he definitely is in the conversation now.
So the question here that I have for you guys is, do you think this adds up to something? So we decided to make that the subject of today's question of the day. And the question of the day today is very simple. You can go over and answer it on my Twitter. I put this up just before the show started. About 700 of you guys have voted already. The question today is this. With Dave Bautista putting up that post, do you think that he's talking about appearing in the new Batman film in whatever role, Bane or otherwise? And right now, I honestly thought more people of you would say yes. I really thought more of you guys would say yes, but right now, yes is behind. Yes, It's Batman. Right now, only has 42% of you guys voting, and the other 58% of you are going, listen, Warner Brothers does a lot of movies, guys. It's probably something else. So I honestly thought it would be reversed. I thought more of you guys would say, no, it's Batman. So 42% of you right now saying, nope, he's going to pop up in Batman. 58% of you are saying, nope, it's not Batman. It's going to be something else. I'm going to leave this up for the next 24 hours so you guys can jump over there and vote on that at your leisure, guys. So the question is for the rest of you, what do you think is going on here? Do you think Dave Bautista is talking about maybe joining a Batman film? Or do you think it's something else entirely? Or maybe it's nothing at all? Jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.